Skinny Holloway 7T. Back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for the boy when you roll on in. I'm a little late on my recap this weekend, but you know, the show must go on, all right? Show must go on. What's good, DS? Appreciate you sliding through. What's good, Dammy, man? I know that was yesterday, Dammy, man. Appreciate you sliding through. Now, this weekend, you know, there wasn't a whole bunch of, you know what I mean, big fights. Wasn't a whole bunch of, you know, notable fights. But this weekend was more so like a prospects weekend, right? And I want to talk about one of the prospects in particular on this EP. What's good, Josh Sanders? Appreciate you sliding through. I want to talk about, I'm going to bring my camera up here in just a second, too. If y'all could smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in, you're rather here for a good time or a long time. Y'all could smash that like button for your boy. We'll greatly appreciate it. We'll greatly appreciate it. But, you know, there were mostly this weekend, it was a prospect, you know, weekend. A lot of great prospects, but I want to talk about one in particular, Jared Big Baby Anderson. Jared Big Baby Anderson has been garnering a lot of attention, rightfully deserved, right, throughout the boxing world. You know, for his promise. He's garnered a lot of attention for his promise. He's garnered a lot of attention for his skill, right? He's garnered a lot of attention because a lot of people view him as the next, you know, great American heavyweight. You know what I mean? A lot of people view him as the next guy up in the heavyweight division. A lot of people, you know, peg Big Baby to be the next big thing. Right now, you even have some who feel like Big Baby is already, right, the best heavyweight, you know, in the game. You have some people who feel like he's already the best heavyweight in the game, right? You know what I mean? He had a fight. He had a fight this weekend. The guy's name is evading me, right? The guy's name is evading me. But he had a fight this weekend against a guy, right? We all expected him to beat. We all expected him to beat this guy, of course, right? Even though he's a prospect, even though it is a fight, you know, we all know the talent level of Big Baby, right? So we all expected him to win this. And he did win. He won impressively. He won impressively. He won with a second round knockout. He hurt the guy. And the guy gave him a little pushback. So you got a chance to see, you know, how he react to certain things. What's good, Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. Glad you could make it, Tay. Glad you could make it. TWT in the building. My YouTube wife. Appreciate you sliding through. The first lady of the Deacon board. Tay. Josh and my guy Josh Haddon said either Big Baby or Big Shot. One of them would take over heavyweight division when Wilder retire. Right. But okay, so my bad, y'all. My bad. Let me get on going. So you know, he was victorious in his fight this weekend, as we expected him to be. You know, we expected him to come out on top, and he did. But I'm not sure if you guys saw this fight. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you guys saw it. You guys got a chance to catch it. If you guys got a chance to catch it or whatnot. But I saw something in this fight. Something in this fight jumped out at me. 7T, what you mean something in this fight jumped out at you? Something in this fight jumped out at me, right? Okay, so Big Baby got the second round. Big Baby got the second round knockout finish, you know, coming up over this weekend. He looked impressive doing it. He hit him with a straight shot that sent them to Lululand, right? Sent them to Lululand. Beautiful shot. Some people criticize Big Baby's performance, right? Some people criticize Big Baby performance. Big Baby, you got hit too much. Big Baby, you got hit too much. Big Baby, you don't get your head off the line. Big Baby let that guy, you know, get inside on him. You know, whatever people, you know, go say about the performance. But I'm not even here to talk about that, right? I'm not even here to talk about, Big Baby getting punched or not getting punched like that. I am here to talk about a punch, but not one of the punches that Big Baby got hit with. You know what I mean? I want to talk about one of the punches that Big Baby threw. You know what I mean? Now, I've had a little second, right? Because it's Tuesday, right? And the fight happened Saturday. I had a little time to listen, had a little time to talk to people, talk to certain people about it, see how they feel about it. But this will be my first time having an open discussion about it on my show. So I want to ask the question. Man. Do we feel like that Big Baby? Do we feel like Big Baby hit? Do we feel like Big Baby hit that guy this weekend, with a cheap shot, right? And then the second part to that question is, if you feel like it was a cheap shot, right? Do you feel like that cheap shot is what changed the game? Do you get not sure if you guys remember, but there was a time in that fight, second round, literally like right before the knockout, right before the first knockdown, right? There was a time in that fight where the referee went in to break both fighters up, right? He went in to break both fighters up, right? Let me flex one time for y'all. He went in to break both fighters up. Right? And then Big Baby he snuck one in on him. He he threw a real quick one in on him. He got a real quick one in off on Big Baby got a real quick one in off on on the other guy type deal. And then, after the referee separated, they came back, Big Baby knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? Big Baby knocked him out. Right? Now, I want to say something to y'all now. I want y'all to sit and think about it for a second, right? In the instant, right? Before in the exchanges, right? Before the referee broke them up and Big Baby got his shot off, right? In the exchanges before that, right? The exchanges before the referee broke them up and Big Baby got their shot off, and the exchanges and the intensity after the ref broke them up and Big Baby got their shot off. Do y'all feel like that maybe? Do y'all feel like that maybe when the referee? Okay, Tay, she said, "I'm about to start work. Y'all be safe. I'll be back when I finish my rounds with my patients." Okay, Tay, do y'all feel like I probably ain't gonna be here that long? Do y'all feel like right when Big Baby? Do y'all feel like right when Big Baby hit him with that shot? Do y'all feel like that changed the course of the fight? Because let me tell y'all how I saw it. What's good, AB? Appreciate you sliding through this, John, AB. This is how I saw it. I saw two guys in the ring, having a back and forth battle, right? Now, I know Big Baby the goods and all that shit, right? But I saw two guys in the ring having a back and forth battle. Yeah, I saw two guys in the ring having them a back and forth battle, right? Now, although it was, the second round still, I saw two guys having, a tight battle. I saw Big Baby having to work a little bit. I saw Big Baby, get frustrated, I think, right? I saw a guy who was able to beat, Big Baby to the punch when Big Baby would load up on his shots. Big Baby is a strong guy, right? He's a strong guy, tough fighter. When he hits you, you go down. He know that, right? So when Big Baby was loading up on these shots, the other guy was able to get off on Big Baby a lot better than when Big Baby, was staying disciplined and he was shooting out his jab first. You know what I mean? It's almost like I saw a point where like Big Baby got frustrated, with trying to land his jab. When he would throw his jab, he would land. When he would throw his jab with speed and precision, right? He would land it. When he would throw it, when he would try to load up on his punches, right? When he would throw his punches, you know what I mean? When he would throw his punches, when he would load up on his punches, he would miss. And that would get a guy opportunity to counter him. But when he would throw his punches with discipline and precision and with timing, he will always be able to jab the guy in the face first. And I think he recognized that, right? But I also think he got a little impatient with it. And he said, you know what? Fuck that jab. Fuck trying to be disciplined. I'm going to just go in here and I'm going to knock this guy out. And I think that's what got him touched a little bit more. But I noticed in this fight, I kind of feel like he got frustrated, with being disciplined to get that knockout. You know what I mean? I think the other guy was able to frustrate him. And I think he let that guy frustrate him because instead of him, being more, being quicker or him having, using his speed, using his timing in the exchanges, he wanted to use his power more. And that allowed the guy to hit him. And I think that frustrated Big Baby even more. And I think that's part of the reason why Big Baby threw that shot on the break. You know what I mean? I think it was a frustration thing. I think that's why Big Baby threw that shot on the break because he was frustrated. And what was going on? I think he was frustrated because he couldn't hit, that guy as easy as he was able to hit some of the other opponents. You know what I mean? He couldn't hit him. He couldn't hit him as easy. Type deal. So I think that frustrated. I think that frustrated him in a sense. And I think that's what made him throw the shot after the break. Now the actual shot after the break, I feel like I'm not gonna call it a cheap shot, right? The actual shot in itself, right? The actual shot in itself, I'm not gonna call it a cheap shot. I'm not gonna do that, right? Shout out my guy Josh. I'm not gonna do that. But I will say this, man. I really do feel like that. Now, Big Baby was going to win this fight regardless, right? He was going to win this fight regardless, right? But I do feel like when the actual shot was thrown, what's good, D-Man? D-Man, we got MMA today, too, y'all. Just let y'all know we got MMA today. I actually do feel like the actual shot was thrown. Now, I'm going to say this. Whether I feel like the actual shot thrown was cheap or not, I believe that shot was thrown out of frustration. I believe that if you guys go back and check, I believe that I think you guys will agree with me as well. You know what I mean? Go back and check, right? And this is just my opinion, so I don't need nobody telling me I'm a Big Baby hater or nothing like that. Because if you're saying that I'm a Big Baby hater, go back and listen to the video when I first came in. And I guarantee you will feel a little different, right? Now, whether you feel like that the shot that he threw was a cheap shot or not, right? I do think he threw that shot out of frustration. I do think he was a little impatient in that fight, which caused the guy to hit on him, a little more than regular. And I do think that he fired off that particular shot, because the guy was hitting him a little more than he wanted to. You know what I mean? So where some people saw is I'm gonna check and look for it because I believe you. I just want to see it for myself. Yeah, Josh. Just go, just kind of check it out a little bit. Like kind of notice the guy that he was fighting, his intensity level, right? His intensity level before, that and his intensity level after. It was just a whole different fight. that reach in shot on him is what caused Big Baby to go ahead and get that knockout. I really believe that fight was going a lot longer than 2 rounds. and I don't know this right, but I really do believe that that fight goes longer than 2 rounds if Big Baby never throws that shot on that breakup. You know what I mean? I believe if he never throws that shot on the breakup, that fight goes more than 2 rounds. Now I can't promise you that. I can't guarantee that because I don't know. I can't predict the future and what happened. But the guy was fighting a lot more intense, before that shot. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button when y'all roll in for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time? If y'all could do your boy a favor, hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in. We in this thing having a Big Baby Anderson conversation. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I'm gonna drop this one, about 20. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell y'all what Janabek had to say to Charlo. But I just want to come here and put this in y'all head, just for one split second. You know what I mean? Actually, I ain't gonna be here long. I'm gonna stay here at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna be here at least 30 minutes. Because this will be my weekend block. I just do my weekend block right here. But I don't feel like I don't want to call it a cheap shot. So I'm not gonna call it a cheap shot, right? I'm not gonna call it a cheap shot. I ain't gonna call it a cheap shot, but what I'm gonna call it is I think that shot did, change the game for him. I do think he was in a tougher fight. I do think he was in a tougher fight than, that fight ended up being. Because I do feel like that shot changed that whole game. Like, I do. And this is not me saying that Big Baby Anderson would have lost without the shot. But I think it would have been a much more difficult fight, a much longer fight if, if that shot wasn't fired in particular. Let's call it a frustrating shot. Yeah. And the reason the shot itself, the shot itself, people can debate on whether it was or wasn't, legal or not right, or whether it was or was not a cheap shot. But my challenge to everybody is just to go watch the fight before he threw the shot, right? Watch the fight before he threw the shot, and then watch the intensity level of the fight before he threw it, and then watch how, the guy that wasn't any good. The guy wasn't no good after Big Baby hit him with that shot, man. Now, sometimes my eyes play a trick on me, right? I have to go back and watch, it again, or I have to go back and look at it. So I did. I went back to look at it. And just from what I saw, man, I've said this in different places on different forums to see how people react to it. And I haven't got any really serious drawback, like any really serious kickback, from this. Now, this is boxing. I get it. But incident aside, I just think there was a different fight before Big Baby hit that guy. Now, I never felt like Big Baby was about to lose it, but dude was connecting on Big Baby a lot more before the incident. Josh Henson said, I just looked. It did look like he got frustrated, then threw that shot. Old boy in the ring with him was getting him. Yeah, now Josh, I want you to look at this, Josh. Shout out my guy, Josh. Now, Josh, now kind of look at, right? Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? I got 6 people in the building. I got 9 likes. 6, 9. I'm immature as fuck, ain't it? Can I get the rest of y'all to smash that like button for your boy? Whether you go be here a good time or a long time. I don't know if this your first time, but if you could not make it your last time and hit that subscription button when you roll on in. I'm 9 subscribers away from 2,700. If I could get 9 of y'all to hit that subscription button, I would love it. I'm just 9 subs away from 2,700. Today, y'all, can y'all help your boy get past that mark, that 2,700 mark? We'll greatly appreciate it. But let's keep it on rocking like that. Let's keep let's keep this thing rocking. Josh, Everybody, not just Josh, everybody that's within my voice, within my sound, within my ears, everybody that will watch this video, you know what I mean? I want y'all to, just go back, look at the intensity level, just only the intensity level. Look at, Big Baby punching him punching Big Baby. Look at the back and forth. Look at the counter punching. Look how intense and quick everything was, right? But then look after Big Baby hit him with the cheap shot. It's like after, not the cheap shot, I'm sorry. After Big, what am I going to call it? What am I going to call that punch? What am I going to call that punch? Because I don't want to call it a cheap shot. After Big Baby hit him with the Phantom, after Big Baby hit him with the no look, after Big Baby hit him with that no look shot, on the breakup, after Big Baby hit him with the no look shot on the breakup, the exchanges slowed down. The back and forth slowed down. You know what I mean? The intensity slowed down from one side. You know what I mean? I just want to bring I just want you to kind of look. I know most folks going to say, well, T, you might be looking too hard. Well, I might be looking too hard. Maybe Big Baby was going to just smoke that dude in the second round anyway at that moment and whatnot, rather he hit him right then or not. But, y'all, I saw, I really feel like I saw, and I'm going to say I feel like I saw, right? I really feel like I saw a much more intense fight. I saw a much more intense fight. And if y'all not sure on the particular punch that I'm talking about, right before the first knockdown, the referee broke them up. Go back, rewind the fight. When the referee broke them up, on the breakup, Big Baby threw a punch. The punch that Big Baby threw on the breakup is the punch that I'm referring to. Right before the knockout, in the second round, right before the knockout, the fight not that long, right? So right before the knockout in the second round, the referee, it's a breakup, and Big Baby throw a punch, and the guy mouthpiece fall out. The referee get his mouthpiece, put it in, and Big Baby go in there, and he started busting his ass up. You know what I mean? He was already busting his ass up, right? But the dude was busting Big Baby ass back. But after the exchange, the guy didn't have, but after the Phantom punch, it seemed like the guy didn't even throw punches back at Big Baby. He just took his, defeat. Big Baby dropped him, put him out with that beautiful right straight hand. Some people said that the dude took a dive. Yeah, the dude did take a dive. He decided to lay on the ground because he didn't want to get punched no more. That's what you do. You can't blame the fighter that hit a guy and they just laid there. He just laid there. You can't blame Jermell Charlo for what Rosario did. Jermell threw a punch. Rosario did what he did. You can't blame Jerome Boots Ennis for what Castile Clayton did. Jerome Boots Ennis threw a punch. Castile Clayton did what he did. And you can't blame Big Baby Anderson for what old boy did. Big Baby threw a punch and Big Boy did what he did. Big Boy decided that he didn't want to get hit no more. He said, call it what it is, a dirty punch in the head. God damn, D-man. God damn, D-man. I ain't going to say it was dirty, D-man, because I done seen people do that before. He said, hit that man in the Uchi. You know what I mean? I don't want to call it a dirty shot. I ain't gonna call it a dirty shot. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? I got 7 people in the building. I got 9 likes. Can I get everybody in here that ain't hit the like button? Hit the like button for your boy. We in this thing having a boxing conversation, man. I'm talking about the weekend roundup. Jared Anderson in particular. Jared Anderson is really the only memorable fight I can remember from this weekend. We had Abdullah Mason fight this weekend, young prospect. He fought another undefeated prospect. Matter of fact, I lied that quick. Abdullah Mason had a good fight. I'm going to talk about Abdullah Mason and Dante Benjamin Jr. and also Tiger Johnson, Delonte Johnson. I also had a fight this weekend. Delonte Johnson, welterweight, 147, top-ranked guy, Jay Priest managed guy. I think he's one of the brightest. I think he's the brightest young prospect out of the crop of prospects that just came in. The Keyshawn's, the Duke Reagans, the Shushu Carringtons, the Troy Isleys, all these great prospects, all of them. I think Delonte Tiger Johnson is gonna be the best one out of them. He had a fight this weekend, look beautiful. Got nothing to say about him. I think it's time that you give him a step up in competition, somebody who gonna test him just a little bit. You know what I mean? Dante Benjamin Jr., young guy, raw, young talent. I like the pace that they got him on. I say keep him active, get him in the ring. You know what I mean? Keep working on his boxing skills, fine-tuning that young, raw athlete, Dante Benjamin Jr. I think that guy is like, he like Big Baby at 175 pounds. No cap. Dante Benjamin Jr. Dante Benjamin Jr., Delonte Johnson had wins this weekend. Both had knockout wins this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. No, Dante Benjamin Jr. beat his guy up, and Delonte Johnson stopped his guy. Abdullah Mason had a fight with another undefeated prospect this weekend, and it was a damn good fight. He was the first guy to make it to the second round with Abdullah Mason, and he was also the first guy to go the distance with Abdullah Mason. He was the guy to give Abdullah Mason. He was the first guy to give Abdullah Mason any kind of pushback at all. You know what I mean? And Abdullah Mason answered beautifully. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy DS. My guy DS said, hit that like button and stop looking around. Shout out my guy DS. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out my Australian brother DS. Yep, hit that like button and stop looking around. Greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah. And this ain't no Big Baby hate video. I believe in the Big Baby hype. I do believe in the Big Baby hype. I know he the real deal. But I also could see that he still has a lot that he needs to work on. I'm not one of those guys saying, yeah, put him in there with Deontay Wilder. Yeah, put him in there with Anthony Joshua. Yeah, put him in there with Tyson Fury and all that. And I know the Spawn story with Tyson Fury, the war story with Tyson Fury and all that. And I get it. But I'm not one of the guys who's saying, yeah, he beat all those guys right now. You know what I mean? But I am on the hype train. I'm one of the guys who's saying, I know what I see. I can see fucking raw ability. I can see a fucking raw athlete. I can see a guy who possesses good boxing skills on top of having raw ability and being a raw athlete. You know what I mean? I can see a guy who got that mentality down. I can see a guy who's fearless in the ring. You know what I mean? But I can also see a guy who still need a little more fine-tuning, right? I can also see a guy who still kind of rush in a little bit. You know what I mean? I can also see a guy who still kind of who can knock anybody out, right? But I can still see a guy who kind of press his knockouts instead of letting his knockouts come to him. You know what I mean? For example, this weekend, Big Baby took, now I ain't gonna say I don't care about a fighter taking shots, right? Because taking too many shots is always bad, right? But I don't care. Every fighter is going to take shots, right? Every fighter is going to get hit in the fight, right? My problem is like when a fighter continuously takes the same shot, that's when it becomes a problem because that means it's something that you can't register about this punch, or it's the way that this guy is throwing this punch that you can't see, or something that he's constantly hitting you with. So that's when I get worried. I don't get worried about a guy, getting hit with a punch, and then the exchanges happen, right? Dude missing, and then he land a body shot in between 7, 8 other punches, right? And then they break loose, and then they come back, right? Then he get hit with 7 jabs, and then he might land a jab. You know what I mean? I don't care about, of course, that shit gonna happen. That's going to happen in the fight. But if you Big Baby guy hit with the same 1-2 combination by that guy this weekend, and that was what I saw. I was like, okay, that's kind of alarming. You was getting hit with the same punch by a guy that I felt like you should have beat. And I also, and what I saw was I also saw this guy kind of frustrate you, right? I think I could justifiably say that he frustrated Big Baby because Big Baby threw that shot after the break, right? You will only throw a shot after the break if you're frustrated, right? So I think I could say that, he threw, he frustrated him. So I saw a guy, be able to frustrate on you. I mean, I saw a guy be able to frustrate you. And I also saw the impatience, right? Because when Big Baby was sitting on his shots, planting them, the guy will be able to counter Big Baby. He will be able to hit Big Baby before Big Baby was ready for him, right? Before Big Baby was ready for the return fight, he would be able to hit Big Baby when Big Baby was sitting on his shots. But when Big Baby was, boxing him, when he was using his jab, when he was, trying to be first to the punch, he was hitting that guy with every single jab that he threw, Big Baby. So Big Baby showed me that he could take something off his punches and he could box a guy if he have to. He showed me that. Boom, he was banging his ass. Boom, 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 boom. At one point, dude had looked faster than Big Baby when Big Baby was sitting on his shots. But when Big Baby decided to box him, when Big Baby decided to be first, he hit that man with like 4 straight jabs. You know what I mean? Big Baby could have did that, worked the guy down a little bit for the later rounds and stopped him later. But it's like once Big Baby saw that, okay, I could hit him right. If I sit on my punches, I could hit him, but I'd take a shot. This dude ain't really got nothing for me, right? And I also know that now I could be first. I'm quicker than him. I could be first and hit him with any jab that I want to. You know what I mean? So at that point, Big Baby decided, well, shit, he can't hurt me no way, so I'm just finna press through and get this knockout. And then he allowed the guy to hit on him a little more. And I think that frustrated Big Baby because Big Baby is used to being able to swing, hit a guy, and connect with him. When he was sitting on his punches with this guy, he wasn't really connecting with this guy like that. He was swinging and he was kind of missing the shots that he was loading up on. And this guy was firing back. This dude had quick hands, right? He had quick hands, but Big Baby had quicker hands. When he was focused on being first, he could be first. But when Big Baby was focused on his power shots, the guy was able to counter him. And at least that's what I saw with my eyes, right? And I think that frustrated Big Baby because he was like, man, I want to throw my power. I don't want to sit back here and be first and hit him with this jab all night. I want to throw my power and I want to get him out of there. And I think he pressed forward and he allowed the guy to hit him a little bit. And I think that's where the frustration came from. And that's why Big Baby threw the shot after the ref broke them because that guy was hitting him more than he wanted to. You know what I mean? Let me get in the chat for a second. My guy, he said, I like him too. He talked bad to Wilder. Put him in there with bro. DS said Big Baby, a pretty good heavyweight, but not yet ready for the top 5 yet, though. Josh Sanders said, I want to see Big Baby test his skills against someone like Big Shot. Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of us saying that right now. And then you got that crowd that say, well, Big Shot, don't quote unquote deserve a fight or, he ain't done enough. But I think shit, if they both prospects, right? Why not? Now, Stephen Shaw is older, but why not? They're about at the same spot in their career right now. Big Baby's trajectory is high, but by the same spot, I mean, where, we still view them as prospects. Stephen Shaw for a different reason than Big Baby, right? But we still view both of them as prospects. Y'all know what I think the more intriguing fight is? The fight with Anderson and Big Shot, they get said a lot, right? But you know what I think the more intriguing fight is? F.A. Ajagba and Big Shot Shaw. I think if Big Shot Shaw fights and he beats F.A. Ajagba, F.A. Ajagba is Jared Anderson's friend. They boys. So I think if Stephen Shaw fights F.A. Ajagba, which I think would be a great matchup, a great fight to watch, right? If he fights and he beats him, I think that puts him right on Big Baby Anderson's radar, right? I think if he fights F.A. Ajagba, that may put him one step closer to a fight with, Big Baby Anderson type deal. It may put him on notice. I do think Stephen Shaw is there for a big fight, but I think Stephen Shaw big fight is going to be F.A., not necessarily Jerry Anderson. But I do think Big Baby Shaw and F.A. Ajagba is coming. You know what I mean? Something just tells me, that fight is coming. I feel good about that fight. You know what I mean? I feel good about that F.A. and Big Shot John. I think that John coming. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think that, that would get us the fight that we want, that everybody's talking about. I think that'll get us the fight that we want, right? The FL job with Big Shot Shaw, I think that'll lead us right into Big Baby and Jerry Anderson. You know what I mean? He said, man, Big Shot has done as much as Anderson. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, D-man. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button for your boy when you roll on in? I don't know if it's your first time, but if you could not make it your last time. You know what I mean? We having a boxing conversation. Big baby Jerry Anderson had a fight over the weekend. An impressive fight. You know, an impressive young heavyweight prospect. I came here to ask a question, right? It was a instance in that fight, second round, right before the knockout, right? The referee broke both fighters up. There was an exchange where Jerry Anderson, he hit his opponent and he knocked his mouthpiece on the floor. Jerry Anderson hit his opponent, knocked his mouthpiece on the floor, right? And then, you know, after that exchange, after they came back, type deal, referee came back, Jerry Anderson eventually ended up knocking the guy out, right? I'm asking the question, right? I feel like I challenge everybody, right? I want you to go back and watch the fight in its entirety. The fight only lasted 2 rounds. The fight literally is 5 minutes long. That fight lasted 5 minutes. Guarantee you, not going to take too much of your time. Go back, watch that, John, right? Look at the intensity before, you know, the referee exchange and the mouthpiece incident. Look at the intensity in that fight before that exchange, and look at the intensity in that fight after the exchange. Now, what I saw was, right, I saw a guy, you know, testing Big Baby. No, I don't think this guy was going to beat Big Baby, you know, beforehand. No, I don't think that. I think Big Baby was going to eventually knock him out anyway. I think he was going to have to work for it, but I think, you know, he was going to eventually, you know, knock him out anyway, right? So, Big Baby, you know, the referee separates him. Big Baby throws a punch, right? He knocks the dude mouthpiece out on the floor. Referee picks it up. Big Baby knocks the guy out after that. But what I saw a guy challenging Big Baby. I saw 2 guys exchanging and countering well. I saw a back and forth fight before Big Baby threw that phantom punch, hit the guy on the exchange and knocked his mouthpiece out. I saw a more competitive fight before that. But after that, Big Baby took him right at the game. What's good, boxing MMA? Appreciate you sliding through this jump, boxing MMA 365. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. Boxing MMA 365. How you find my channel, bro? I'm just curious. Like, how you find this jump? Like, how you stumble upon this jump? Because I'm going to go watch it again, and when I see it, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Watch. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel like, you know, I want y'all to go back and watch it and tell me if y'all think, you know, in that exchange, do y'all think that was, you know, a big part in that fight changing? You know what I mean? Because I think now I felt like, you know, Jerry Anderson was going to win anyway, right? You know what I mean? Like, understand, I'm not saying that, you know, Jerry Anderson was about to lose. I don't feel like he was about to lose anyway. But I do feel like if it wasn't for the, you know, that referee breaking the mouthpiece incident thing, that was most definitely more than a 2-round fight. Big Baby was going to have to earn that fight. You know what I mean? He was going to have to earn that win. That guy came to fight. You know what I mean? The reason I'm saying this because, you know, this is what I saw, right? The reason I'm saying is because I felt like we was in for a banger. What's good, PGH, big dog? Appreciate you sliding through this, John PGH. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Don't know if it's your first time, but if you could not make it your last time, hit that subscription button as well. Hit that bell icon for all the notifications. Greatly appreciate you sliding through, winning this thing, having a conversation. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying I feel like, you know, Big Baby was going to lose this fight at no point, but this was going to be a competitive fight, and this fight most definitely was going past 2 rounds. You know what I mean? If that, you know, phantom punch or the referee, you know, getting in there, stopping them, and Big Baby hitting them with the phantom punch, if that had never happened, I saw a much, you know, more competitive fight than a second round knockout for sure. You know what I mean? And again, I'm challenging everybody to go and tell me, go look at that fight, look at the intensity of that fight, you know, before the mouthpiece situation with Big Baby Anderson. Look at the intensity of that fight. Look at how they was countering each other. Look at the back and forth they was having. Look at how much each guy was getting hit, you know, before that situation with Big Baby. He said, I love this channel, brother. You cover everything that I love, fighting and football. I do basketball too, Brody. college football, all that. Stick around, boxing, MMA, brother. We do MMA too. MMA today. MMA today. Dana White Contender Series tonight. Make sure you pull up. We gonna be gambling hard. We won last week off the Contender Series. Last week, I hit 1 favorite and 4 underdogs. Last week on the Contender Series. This week, we coming back and we doing that shit again. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Let's go, man. But yeah, and I'm not saying Big Baby was gonna lose this fight in no kind of way. It is, bro. It is. It's the light. I'm telling y'all, it's the light, bro. It's the light, man. I ain't as dark as y'all think, man. It be the light. I be sitting in the dark all the time, man. I be sitting in the dark all the time, man. I ain't as dark as y'all think. I be sitting in the corners and shit. I be sitting in the cuts. I be sitting outside. I be sitting outside under the shade and shit. You know what I mean? It's the light, bro. And plus, my face and my neck a lot darker than the rest of my body. Look, I'm brown. I'm dark. I'm brown and shit, right? Then my shit get light as hell, right? My shit get light as hell until you get to my fucking knees, and then my shit get dark as hell again. My calves and my legs and shit match my face, and the rest of my body light as hell. I'm light as hell. I'm light as hell from the fucking neck all the way down to my goddamn thighs. And then from my knees down, I get dark again. But anyway, we getting off subject. But anyway, we get out. Let me turn this. Get too much light. This shit be hot. That's why I be having these lights dim and shit. It be hot as hell when I turn these lights on. These lights hot as fuck. People be thinking my lights don't work. These motherfuckers work. But you gotta unscrew these bitches because you go melt in this motherfucker if you leave them just on too long. If you screw all them lights, you go melt in this motherfucker. But yeah. Anyway, what I'm talking about? What the fuck I was finna say? Yeah, Big Baby Anderson. Yeah, this ain't no Big Baby Anderson hate video or no shit like that. I think Big Baby Anderson a damn good fighter. I think he next up. I think he top 15 heavyweight right now. I think he top 15 heavyweight. Shut the fuck up, D-man. I think he top 15 heavyweight right now. You know what I mean? For sure. And I got eczema too. So you know, I got eczema too. Type deal a little bit. So you know. But I think he a top 15 heavyweight for sure, right? Do I think he could beat the top 5 heavyweights? No, not just yet. But I do recognize the game. I do peep game. But I also peep that, you know, he do need, you know, a little more work. You know what I mean? He do need a little more fine tuning. You know what I mean? But I like the trajectory of Big Baby for sure. You know, I just wanted to, you know, bring this situation to light because I think, you know, it was interesting. It was worth talking about. He said Big Baby needs a Kevin Johnson type fighter who could give him round. He needs more rounds in that ring. Yeah, he do. He do boxing. I feel like that he was going to get it this weekend, no cap. I feel like that he was about to get it this weekend. But, you know, what happened. He ended up getting the guy out there in the second round, right? But I really do feel like if that shot was never thrown in that exchange, right, I feel like he would have got his round. He wouldn't have won. Dude wouldn't have won that fight, right? Big Baby would have still beat him. Probably would have still knocked him out. It would have been in the later rounds, though. Big Baby would have had to go into his bag a little deeper. You know what I mean? But now, you know, people just, you know, got to take in consideration that you got to be aware when you fight Big Baby. Big Baby's in that motherfucker to win. Big Baby is in that bitch to win. You know what I mean? But what's the number one rule in boxing? What's the cardinal rule in boxing? What's the first thing that the referees tell you? What's the first thing that the referees tell you when you get in that ring? What's the first thing they say, y'all? Let me see if y'all know. Let me see if y'all know first before I tell y'all. What's the first rule in boxing? What's the first thing the referees say before the fight starts? Nazay, what's good, Nazay? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Nazay. What's the first thing the referee say? Let me see if y'all know. DS said, that's what I was looking for, Josh. This is what I was looking for right here. That's what I was looking for, Josh. There you go. Protect yourself at all times, man. Obey my command. Yep. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. In that order, AB. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Hey, D-Man. D-Man. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Dog. You gotta protect yourself at all times, Brody. So, it is what it is. But understand, when you fighting Big Baby, you gotta protect yourself at all times. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, is it a cheap shot? To answer the question, is it a cheap shot? No, not a cheap shot. Nope. That ain't how I look at it. That ain't how I look at it. Would I argue you if you call it a cheap shot? Nope. The answer to that question is nope. Nope, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't even argue. If you say it's a cheap shot, I'm not finna argue you. I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't feel that strongly about it to where I argue that it's not. I just don't feel like it was. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it was. What's good, Jay Gibson? Appreciate you sliding through this, young Jay Gibson. TWT in the building. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. You know what I mean? When this thing having a conversation, about Jerry and what happened this weekend, type deal to fight. What happened the situation. I was trying to see if y'all if y'all saw what I saw, you know what I mean, or if maybe y'all saw something different. It was in the second round, right before Jerry Anderson, got the knockout. It was a referee breakup, and it was an exchange where Big Baby, the referee said break, and Big Baby threw a punch after the referee said break, and he caught the other guy, knocked his mouthpiece on the ground. After the referee picked it up, put his mouthpiece in, Big Baby stopped the guy. What I saw was, right, before that, I saw a competitive fight. I saw a back and forth fight. I saw every time Big Baby swing, this guy fired off multiple shots at Big Baby and hit him with a single or multiple shots in those exchanges. Now, Big Baby was hitting him too, but they was hitting each other, and he was having success doubling up on Big Baby because Big Baby was loading up on his shots and dude was making them miss and making them pay, right? Now, he wasn't hitting Big Baby with extremely hard shots, but he was hitting Big Baby, right? And Big Baby started, firing off his jab. He started multiplying up on his jab and to slow the dude down a little bit. But then Big Baby, abandoned his jab and he started, back walking through the made, they made the fight a little more even again. They was both exchanging again. And I saw Big Baby get a little frustrated because the guy was able to land on Big Baby, right? And then when the referee said break, I think frustration saw an opening and Big Baby took the shot. Boom. Now we didn't think too much of it, right? Dude picked the mouthpiece up. They came back and Big Baby ended up knocking the guy out. But y'all really tell me, right? In that moment, in that instant, before the mouthpiece fell out that dude's mouth when Big Baby hit him, was Big Baby about to knock that guy out before the referee breakup? And the question is, and the answer to that is no. He wasn't about to knock him out before that. But after he cracked on him and they came back too, dude was already wobbling. It's like Big Baby was in finishing mode after the referee told them, to come back too, because dude was he was hurt a little bit already. I think that punch on the break really hurt that dude, and he was out of there. That's what I think. Don't try to give me a cup. My bad. Boxing Demon said, when Big Baby switches, I see he switches at the wrong time, and he leaves himself open to counters. The last couple of fights he can't do that when he fights top level heavyweights. Yeah, facts. I agree. Yep, I agree. Yeah, facts. I agree, man. I like Big Baby though. I was highly entertained this weekend. You know what I mean, by the whole card. I think this situation right here, and you know, me on Southern T, I kind of move at a different beat, move at a different way. I see nobody else, you know, spoke on this. I had been saying it around, right? I see nobody else, you know, said nothing about this. You know what I mean? So I just felt like it was a good time to go on, you know, say something about it. But I want to ask y'all, like, it's 7 people in the building right now. I got 7 people in here, right? I want to ask y'all, do y'all feel like that shot was a cheap shot? No. Engagement. It's engagement time, right? Do y'all feel like that shot was a cheap shot? I got 2 questions for y'all. Do y'all feel like that shot was a cheap shot? If you in here right now, I really want you to answer. You know what I mean? I know I got 7 people in here. I know 4 of y'all probably don't like me, right? So the 3 people that mess with me that's in here right now, the 3 people that mess with me after 7 people in here right now, right? The 3 people who really mess with me, right? Do y'all feel like that was a cheap shot? Because that's what I be trying to do on something. I be trying to, you know, like, I try to, like, you know, I try to challenge, you know, the normal way of thinking, right? And the normal way of thinking was, you know, Big Baby Anderson had him with another hell of a fight, another knockout, next grade champ, super duper, boom, which is all that's true. The nigga is next up, but I saw a fight beforehand, right? Boxing MMA said, no, I don't think so. He said, no, he boxes. He knows the rules. It is what it is. Okay, boxing said no. My guy Jay Gibson said no. Do y'all feel like that was a cheap shot? Engagement time. Do y'all feel like this shot that Big Baby threw on the breakup was a cheap shot? Now, I don't be pushing for Big Shot like that, Sheldon. I want Big Shot to fight FA, bro. I want him to fight FA. Shell, you missing the content, man. I need you to listen to the content, Shell. We engaging right now. It was a shot. I don't know if you saw the fight this weekend, Shell. It was a shot that Big Baby threw. The referee said break. Smash the like button, Shell. Smash the like button, Shell. Y'all do your boy favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time. You know what I mean? But so right, it was the referee was separating them, and Big Baby threw a shot, boom, and the mouthpiece fell out. Do y'all feel like that was a cheap shot? Do y'all feel like Big Baby hit him with a cheap shot? My guy Boxing MMA said no. Hold on, let me put y'all shits up here. My guy Boxing MMA said nah, I don't think so. My guy Jay Gibson said, what you say? My guy Jay Gibson said, nope. He boxed. He knows the rules. It is what it is. My guy Josh Sanders said, basically, or you can say he snuck him. So Josh, yes. So, okay, we got 2 no's, 1 yes. My guy DS said, I don't think so. A frustrating shot to be exact. He said, nah, I think it's dirty though. Okay. Dirty shot. I'm going to qualify that as a cheap shot, D-man. I'm going to qualify that as a yes. Bro. All right, look. All right, so now he said not dirty, protect yourself at all time. Okay, Sheldon said no. Okay. So DS said it was like instinct and reflexes, a part of the combination. Okay, bet. All right, so look, the second part of that question, right? He said, I think the ref, AB said, I think the ref dropped the ball on that one. In my opinion, he should have gave bro a few minutes because it was kind of dirty. Again, for y'all people that just coming in the building that want to participate, I just asked I just asked the chat a question. It was an instance in the fight where the referee was breaking Big Baby up in his fight, and Big Baby threw a shot, and he knocked Big Homie Mouthpiece out. Do y'all feel like that shot was a cheap shot? And if y'all saw the fight, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was right before the knockout. The referee broke him up. Big Baby threw a shot. Boom, Mouthpiece fell out. Do y'all feel like that shot was a cheap shot? It's two parts to this question. But if you're in here right now, you know what I mean? I want to see. He said Sheldon Moore don't like you, T. I don't like Sheldon neither, D, man. I don't like Sheldon neither. But do y'all feel like that this shot, you know, that Big Baby threw on the referee break was a cheap shot? You know what I mean? It's two parts to this question. This is the first part. I got Boxing MMA saying yes. I got Jay Gibson saying yes. I got Josh Sanders saying yes. I got no, my bad. I got Boxing MMA saying no, he don't think it was a cheap shot. I got Jay Gibson saying no, he don't think it was a cheap shot. Josh Sanders think it was a cheap shot. DS don't think it was a cheap shot. D-Man said it wasn't a cheap shot, but it was a dirty shot. DS said yes. DS said yeah, he do. DS said yeah, he do. Feel like it was a cheap shot. What we got now? What we get? AB said he feel like the ref dropped the ball. Sheldon said he don't feel like it was a cheap shot. Tony just leaving here. Tony said yes, it was a legal shot. Could have called a point for deduction. You can't throw when the ref is in between the fighters. Good morning. What's good, Tony? But okay, so the second part to my question, I'm just trying to see. So we kind of mixed in here. We got some people who feel like it wasn't a cheap shot. We got some people who feel like it was a cheap shot, right? So we kind of mixed in here. So, so the second part to that question is, right? The second part to that question is, do you feel like that shot changed the fight? Do you feel like me? I feel like before that shot, it was a much closer fight, right? It was much more competitive back and forth fight. But after that shot, it's like Big Baby was just putting the finishing touches on the guy he had just knocked down. It's like he had scored a knockdown with that shot. You know what I mean? Because right when they came back on the breakup, Big Baby hopped right on him. So do you feel like that shot changed that fight? Or do you feel like Big Baby already had the edge on him from jump? That's the second part to it. Do you feel like that shot changed the fight? Do you feel like, because I personally feel like, okay, the fight ended up being a second round knockout. I feel like without that shot, that fight go much longer than 2 rounds. You know what I mean? Yes, I don't think he changed the fight. Jerry was in destroy mode the whole fight. True that. Judge Du said, salute my bro T. He said, Baby was ready to bite a motherfucker. I feel like it changed the fight in the sense that it took the fight out of dude. You know what I mean? The ref said break, he broke, and Big Baby snuck his motherfucking ass, and you can't recover from him. No nigga 250 pounds sneak you. You ain't recovering from this shit. You know what I mean? I think that changed the course in the sense where he was never the same after that. Like the back and forth fight was over with after that. after that shot, it was just Big Baby beating his ass. It wasn't no more back and forth. It was just him getting his ass beat. You know what I mean? It wasn't no more you punch, I punch, you counter, I counter. It was straight going downhill. It was ass whooping from that time on. It was ass whooping from there. I felt like I was watching a competitive fight, right? Well, I felt like I was watching what looked like a competitive fight at first, but after they came back too, I was watching a murder. I was watching an ass whooping, like from the start when they came back too. I said he came back with no way. I said, where his intensity go? I said, did Big Baby? I said, he hurt that man with that shot, fool. I said on the exchange, he hurt that man with that jump. Cause his shit was, he want the same fight up. I don't feel like the other guy was the same fighter out there. Now, at no point do I think Big Baby was gonna win. Was gonna lose that fight. I don't think he was gonna lose that fight at all. I think instead of knocking him out in the second round, he was gonna knock his ass out in the seventh round. You know what I mean? I think he changed the fight in that sense, not he changed the winner or the loser of the fight. I think we was gonna see a longer fight if that shot never happened. That's what I mean by when I say it changed the fight, not Big Baby was gonna lose. You know what I mean? He was on his way to catching something big. He said it's hard to say. I felt like Big Baby was winning and controlling the fight, but yes, there's a possibility it changed the fight. D-Man said it definitely changed the fight. Box MMA said Big Baby was going to fuck him up anyways. I understand what you were saying. I'm sure the guy was thinking that punch changed the fight after he lost. Hell yeah. Right. He said Baby probably would have still won, but it was more entertaining. Facts. AB, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was watching a fight at first, bro. And I think Big Baby got frustrated, which is why he went ahead and swung on his ass. You know what I mean? I think that's why he went ahead and swung on him, because he wasn't finding his openings as easy in that fight as he was. Because dude was making Baby miss. If you go back and look at it, he was making Baby miss a lot more than we ever seen anybody else make Baby miss. You know what I mean? And he was hitting Baby a little more early. Like, I hadn't seen Big Baby get hit early that much before, except that one bald head dude he fought that used to play in the NFL. They used to play for Wisconsin or some shit like that. That football player dude he fought there one time. From Wisconsin, I think dude was from. Fullback or a DN or linebacker or some shit. Some big buff ass nigga he fought. You know what I mean? But outside of him, he wasn't getting hit like he would. I'd never seen him. And even that fight, he wasn't getting hit early and as cleanly as he was then. You know what I mean? What do say? He said, bro, I think the shot affected him, but I still think he would have got stopped either way. Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. I ain't saying that the Big Baby would have lost. I'm saying I think that we would have had a more entertaining fight. But two parts to the question I asked, and I ain't finna be here too much longer. I know Brother Fi, go be going live soon if he ain't already. You know what I mean? Type deal. I'm a rocket, for as long as y'all flow with me, or until Brother Fi, you know what I mean, go on. So we just gonna rock it out like that. But I asked two questions. I asked two parts, two questions. I asked two parts to two questions, right? Do you feel like it was a cheap shot? The shot before the referee, got in there and exchanged it. And the second part was, do you feel like that shot changed that fight, right? Do you feel like it was a cheap shot? And do you feel like the shot changed, the fight? To answer my own questions, right, so we can get understand, so I can catch everybody up. No, I don't feel like it was a cheap shot. I feel like it was mighty instinctual. I feel like the first rule is that you protect yourself at all times. Do I feel like Big Baby threw it because he was frustrated? Yes. Do I feel like it changed the fight? Yes, I do feel like it changed the fight. Do I feel like it's a cheap shot? No. Do I feel like Big Baby threw it because he was frustrated? Yes. Do I feel like he changed the fight? Yes. I do feel like he changed the fight because I felt like I was watching a much more entertaining fight before that. He said, I'm stuck in traffic. You got me here until I get to work. For sure. Bet, Tony. So he said, dude was moving a lot, giving Baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was making a miss. See, I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. And now the fight didn't last shit but 2 rounds. The fight lasted 5 minutes. But for fucking 4 minutes, he was making Baby miss. Baby was beating his ass for like a minute of that fight. The last minute of that fight is what's most memorable. Seeing Baby pound on his ass, right? But, yo, he was slipping. Baby shit, firing off on his ass, slipping his shit. You know what I mean? Now, Baby, go look, Baby was swinging. Baby was playing, trying to hit him with a big shot. Baby was missing. He was hitting Baby like twice. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Baby was trying to load up on him. He was missing and swinging sometimes. Dude was countering, turning on him. He was tagging Baby ass sometimes. Boom, boom, with that jab straight. I'm like, damn, he comes for him, baby, with that straight. Now, baby was eating that shit, but I don't want to see you eat punches at heavyweight. You know what I mean? You try to eat the wrong punch at heavyweight, you gonna be daydreaming in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You gonna wake up like, damn, why he standing on the ropes with his hands up and shit? I was just eating the punch. What happened? You ate it. You ate it. You ate it. You went to sleep, but you ate it. You can't be doing that shit at heavyweight, man. You know what I mean? That dude couldn't really hurt him like that. But imagine if Wilder hit his ass with a 1-2. Imagine he let motherfucking, man, imagine baby let F.A. hit his ass with a 1-2. A boom, boom. Boy, stop it. Come on, man. I'm just saying. And you got to think, Big Baby was a big motherfucker, right, in retrospect. He way bigger than me. 6'3", 240. You know what I mean? But that nigga ain't bigger than F.A. Jabba. That nigga ain't bigger than Joe Joyce. Because that nigga 6'7", 250. F.A. Jabba, 6'6", 240. He ain't 6'3", 6'2". Big Baby is a smaller heavyweight. When you put Big Baby next to them guys, he's smaller than them guys. Yeah, we be forgetting that part sometimes, don't we? Imagine Tyson Fury get there, and I hate fucking Tyson Fury. Fuck him. But that bastard can fight. Imagine Tyson Fury get to raining down on his ass. Nah, man, you gotta, Big Baby. You are the smaller boxer. You gotta think like that, bro. You gotta be on some Frank Sanchez shit, for real, for real. Yeah, you got more power than Frank, but you gotta be on some Frank Sanchez shit, bro. You gotta be on your boxing shit most of the time, bro. You can't get, oh yeah, I can take it. When you can recognize you can take you somebody power, yeah, you can walk through them, but still, you a heavyweight. They hit your ass with a wrong punch the wrong way one time. You going Buzz Lightyear, bro. You going Buzz Lightyear, they hit you, man, with the wrong shit. He said, yeah, it was a cheap shot, but not a dirty shot. Fight ended sooner, but I think he was going to get stopped either way. Yeah, facts. Tony said, I want to see Torres versus Anderson. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Not now, because you're trying to get Torres beat up. But not now, though. But yeah, I won't see that joint eventually. I think that's a fight that you could build on. Well, Tony, Torres versus Anderson. He said, I bet Big Baby second round KO, so I got mad love for Big Baby that he stopped him. Yeah, facts boxing. Facts boxing. He probably was going to stop him, but I don't think he's going to stop him in the second. I ain't even bet on the KO. I bet Big Baby KO straight up. You know what I mean? So if he stopped him in the second or the seventh, you know. But yeah, facts. He was on my parlay too, Big Baby knockout. Big Baby knockout is a sure bet on the parlay. You can bet that shit every time. Facts boxing. You ain't lying about that one. He said, yeah, Big Baby was a little frustrated at first. Yep. I think he was frustrated up until, you know, he put his ass up out of there. He said, not a cheap shot. Big Baby was going to KO that man regardless. Damn it, man. What's good, damn it, man? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, damn it, man. Damn it, man. We got MMA a little later on tonight. You know, you'll be off work by then. You should be off work by then. He said that dude was going down anyways. In that instant, though, look, I know. In that instant, though, was he going down? That's why I wanted y'all. I be trying to challenge y'all. I be trying to challenge the normal way of thinking, right? In that instant, though, was that man going down? Yes, we know Big Baby was gonna knock his ass out because that's what Big Baby do, right? Of course, I bet on Big Baby knockout. I'd be a hypocrite to say I didn't know that he was gonna knock him out, right? But in that instance, right then, nigga, I was nervous. I didn't think a knockout was coming right then until the ref said break and Big Baby said bow, and then he picked up his mouthpiece because I thought it was cool. And then the fight started and Big Baby started beating on his ass. I said, oh, he hurt. And then I celebrated because I won. But after I finished celebrating, I said, hold on. I said, wait, that fight. I said, something don't feel right. I said, something don't feel right. I feel like, I said, why that feel like blood money? I said, that man was in that fight, bro, before that shot. He was, though, bro. Y'all can't, dog. Go back and watch the fight, K. K, I challenge you, K, to go back and watch the fight, right? Yes, Big Baby was going to smoke his ass, right? He was going to smoke his ass anyway, right? But I challenge you, go back and watch that fight. And tell me, did it not go from a back and forth to a I'm beating your ass after the exchange? It went from a back, it looked like a guy got hit with a big shot and a guy started beating up on. It's like you see a close fight in the street, right? A nigga get hit with a shot and he starts stumbling back. You know what's about to happen next. You know what I'm saying? That's what it kind of looked like. It looked like a back and forth, and then referee said break. Boom, Big Baby threw the punch, and after that, it was a beatdown. I think he never recovered. I think he never recovered from the shot Big Baby threw. Now Big Baby probably was gonna hit his ass. Big Baby probably was gonna hit his ass with a couple more of them things later on and put him out anyway. But in that instant, I don't think that Big Baby was about to knock him out at that moment. He's at least that man tried to fight Big Baby, just outmatched. Not like them Punch Dummies, Torres, and if he fought. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Because he most definitely was fighting. He said dude was game, but severely overmatched. It was Anderson working on things he learned in the gym. Nah, he wasn't, Sheldon. Anderson started to do that. Anderson started pumping that jab, and then he said, fuck it, this dude can't hurt me. He started back walking through him and getting punched in the face and shit. Yeah, dude was overmatched, but dude was making Anderson miss, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't see that, man. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't see dude making that, man. He said that dude was, okay, I think I read that already. I think I read that one. Yeah. He said, baby will fight differently against these top boxers. Yeah, in fact, he will have to because he's the smaller guy against the top ones. He's small. He's 6'3". He's 6'3", 230, right? They like 6'5" on average. They like 6'5", 240 plus. You know what I mean? On average, they a lot bigger than Big Baby. Big Baby can't just be out there walking through people like that. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be able to do that. He said, Big Baby, a bad dude, 12-0, 12 KOs. True that. Name me 3 people he beat. Name me 2 people he beat. And I get here prospect. Don't make me do that to Big Baby. I ain't gonna do that to Big Baby. I'm just saying, bro. That dude he fought last night, if Joe George hit him like that, Big Baby ain't going to bed. He going to bed. But I know he ain't ready for it, Joe George. You get what I'm saying? But he need to be fighting motherfuckers like he fighting Joe George now. Because who need to follow to them bad habits? Well, I know this dude overmatched. So I could take his punches and just walk through him and knock him out. And you really couldn't even walk through him and knock him out. Because he was dancing on your ass, Big Baby. And he was making you miss. And you snuck his ass. That's what you did. You snuck his ass, bro. Ref said break. You said, ah. You know what I mean? He broke. Ref said break. He dropped his hands. And you said, ah. You snuck his ass, Big Baby. And you snuck him because you hadn't seen that opening in that fight. It was hard to hit, dude. You was missing him. And you saw an opening, bro. And cheap shot, no. It was within, you know, the rules, because the rules is protect yourself at all times. So I think if he was protecting himself, he wouldn't have got caught with the hit. If he had kept dancing, he wouldn't have got caught. You know what I mean? But it most definitely changed the fight. He says it's literally in the rule book of boxing that you can't punch on a referee break. Facts. Them is facts. Listen, obey my command. The man said break. Protect yourself at all times is the second rule, though, Tony. The first rule is obey my command, Tony. Facts. Ref said break, you obey that, judge. The second rule, which is just as important, protect yourself at all times. The guy did one, he listened to the referee command, but he didn't listen to the second rule in the rule book. Protect yourself at all times. You know what I mean? It's 2 of them. They right next to each other. They right, obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. The command was break. The protect yourself at all times was Big Baby busting his ass and knocking him loopy on the break. He said it wasn't back and forth. Big Baby was playing with his food. Now, Big Baby was trying to hunt his food down. Big Baby food was really evasive. That's what he was trying to do. He wasn't playing with his food. It looked like that now. It looked like that now after, you know, the knockout. He said Big Baby hit him with the Debo shot. Boom, man. He chipped his ass. That's why I call it chip. He chipped him. That's what I'm going to call it. I ain't going to call it a cheap shot. I'm going to call it a chip shot. He chipped his ass up real quick on the referee break. Know what he did? He chipped his ass up. Ref said break. He said, bing. That's like in his instinct. That's like somebody breaking in the middle of your fight. You still going to be swinging. You still going to be swinging, right? So, you know, I get it. That's why I don't call it, you know, a cheap shot. I get it. He said, tell Shaw Center, why everybody think that I'm a Stephen Shaw fan? Why everybody think I'm a Stephen Shaw fan? I want Stephen Shaw to fight a Jogba. I want Big Baby to fight Wilder, really, because that's the guy that he be having so much to say about. That's who I want him to fight. If you talking about who I want him to get in there with. Since y'all think this nigga, you know, that's what I want to see him do. Because I saw him eat lefts and straights last night. So I'm ready for it now. Let's see it happen. And watch our boy be stretched. Watch he be stretched out. Put his ass in there with deep. That's what I want to see. K said, hell no, I didn't leave me alone. Leave me alone then, motherfucker. I don't fuck with Big Shot. Big Shot follows me on Instagram, so let me not say the wrong thing right now. I do fuck with Big Shot Shout, but I don't be out here advocating for Big Shot Shout fight, Big Baby, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it right now. That's what I want to see. He said, "You crazy? Hell no." That's what I'm saying. That's why I let him. I'm gonna let Big Baby grow his maturation. You know what I mean? But Big Baby can't just be out here walking through these people because he can't walk through Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is 6'7", 260 pounds. He can't walk through him. He can't walk through Tyson Fury. He's 6'9", 270 pounds. He can't walk through fucking AJ. AJ 6'6", 240, 50 pounds. He might slump AJ ass, right? But he can't walk through him because AJ gonna be hitting his ass too. He can't walk through these people. He gonna have to box his way to a knockout with these people. He can't walk through Wilder because he ain't 290 pounds. You just the same height and size of the rest of the niggas that Wilder knocked out. You gotta be a different kind of dude to be Wilder. You gotta be taller and bigger. Yeah, Jerry got all the power and the quicks and the flash. But Wilder ain't no slow ass nigga. That's a tall, lanky, quick, skinny, strong ass nigga. Yeah, he got way longer arms than you, bro. Yeah, 40. He 40 for 40. They make that shit a TV show. 40 for 40. Deontay Wilder. 40 fights, 40 knockouts. Y'all love Mike Tyson for 19 knockouts in a row. This nigga had 40 of them bitches. I digress. He said the Debo shot got me crying. Bruh, he hit that man there with a chip shot real quick. Yeah, I fuck with Big Bad, I fuck with Wilder. They'll never fight each other. Never. Because they don't have to. They're two different generations, bro. They're two different generations. Eventually, though, I do want to see Big Baby fight, Joe Joyce. And I want to see him fight, goddamn Big Shot and F.A. and Frank Sanchez and Andrew Ruiz. You know what I mean? I do want to see him fight those guys eventually. You know what I mean? He said, hey, I beat 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then give me Wilder. Him and Wilder, he said, come on, man, give me some comp. Ain't nobody keep him from comp. Top rank keep him from comp, okay? He said, Tyson KOs and Wilders are not the same. Tyson beat much. How quietly. Get out of here, Tony. Get out of here, Tony. Get out of here, Tony. Nigga, this man said Tyson beat much higher quality. Who Tyson beat? Watch this, Tony. Watch this. Matter of fact, I'm entertained, Tony. Watch this. He said Tyson KOs and Wilders are not the same. Tyson beat much higher quality. Who Tyson Fury beat? He said Tyson Fury and Wilder knockouts not the same because Tyson beat better people with his knockouts. Who did he beat? And my brother ain't casual, but watch this though. Who Tyson Fury beat that he got good knockouts? But who? Now you can name somebody. Who?
Tyson Fury?
Yeah, who he beat with good knockouts? You can name somebody. Who? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. First of all, he don't know nobody who beat, but you know he beat Deontay Wilder, don't he? Yeah. Knocked him out, then. Yeah. It's a good knockout, ain't it? Yeah. That's the only one, ain't it? Yeah, so has Tyson Fury knockouts better than Deontay Wilder's? When the only person you knocked out was fucking Deontay Wilder, didn't matter. See what I'm saying? People don't be. I do, bro. Like how?
Well, you gotta look at the fact that Tyson Fury is not a champion. Like,
oh, Mike Tyson. My bad. Okay, my bad. Mike Tyson. Okay, my bad. Whole different conversation. Okay, yeah, man. Okay, Mike Tyson. Okay, baby, my bad, Tony. My bad, Tony. Okay, Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson. My bad, pimp. My bad, Tony. My bad, Tony. I was finna grill you, Tony. Okay, Mike Tyson, not all them old that. Man, you put Deontay Wilder in there with that old ass Trevor Burbitt. Watch what happened to him. Mike Tyson beat all them old ass niggas. Evander Holyfield beat that nigga 3 times. Lennox Lewis beat that nigga in Memphis. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck it. No, stop it. Every time he had a big fight, he got knocked out. What's Mike? Bro, do not name me no old ass fucking Larry Holmes. Bro, Larry Holmes is a legend. Not the nigga he beat. It's like me calling up Larry Bird right now being like, hey, Larry, I beat your ass 1-on-1. Come to the court. Come to the court right now. You giving Larry buckets at fucking 60. Ain't you giving Larry buckets at 30 or 25? Not the same thing. Not the same. You being Larry Holmes at 30 something, at 38, 37, whatever the fuck he was, 40 probably, ain't the same as you being Larry Holmes at 27, 28. Because if Mike Tyson fought Larry Holmes at 27, 28, he will box fucking Mike Tyson head off. Mike Tyson got beat by a nigga named Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas, my motherfucking brother size. Mike Tyson got beat by a nigga named Buster Douglas. Stop it with the nonsense. Wilder lost to Tyson Fury. Not no fucking Buster. You know what Wilder do to... Man, you know what Wilder do to a nigga like Buster Douglas, dog?
Buster hit him with a combo, though. With mean ass combo.
He ain't gonna get that close to Wilder. Wilder hit his ass with a bing. You gonna see a nigga go in there. You gonna see a nigga do this shit. You gonna see... But y'all seen Wilder fight, bro. Wilder knocked out bigger niggas. He knocked out way bigger niggas. He knocked down Tyson Fury. What niggas forget. Tyson Fury got up. How many niggas got up outside of Tyson Fury? Buster Douglas is not getting up. Mike Tyson not. We know Mike Tyson not getting up. We see him not get up from lesser niggas. Yeah, Buster Douglas hit Mike Tyson with a combination, but Buster Douglas ain't Deontay Wilder either. How many times you seen Wilder combination knock somebody out? Most times he hit your ass right, you go to sleep, or most times he hit your ass, you go loop it, and the referee say, stop, before you kill this nigga. Wilder don't TKO niggas. You either go drop dead in the ring, or the referee go jump in and say you because you gonna be dead on the ropes. You know what I mean? And it's gonna say TKO. He don't, but Mike Tyson hit the ground, was able, even when Tyson Fury hit the ground, y'all, that nigga was knocked out, he came back too. He said, oh shit, I'm in a fight. That nigga said, when Mike Tyson hit the ground, he said, damn, man, my mouthpiece, let me put this shit there. He said, damn, my legs, he stood up, looked at the referee. Nigga Tyson Fury hit the ground, he did this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He was asleep, dog. It's a different thing when Wilder hitting these people, bro. Stop it. Stop it. It's a different thing when Wilder hit these people, bro. These folks is dying and coming back to life. And they're like, looking around trying to see what happened. Nigga Mike Tyson said, I was hurt. I was buzzed. I got hurt. Nigga, Wilder hitting people, they like, I don't know. I gotta go watch film. I gotta see what you know what I'm saying? Them folks don't even remember what happened that day, fool. They don't even remember what happened to them that day, y'all. When Wilder hit you, bro, you forget what happened that day, bro. You forget you went to the zoo with your kids and shit like that. You had a wonderful day that day before you got into that ring. Y'all saw Dominic Brazil nigga woke up, his curl was still sticking up. Dominic Brazil with the good hair, that man curl was still sticking up. Pinkston. Who Pinkston beat, Tony? What's Pinkston best win, Tony? Tucker. What's Tucker best win? Biggs. Don't even know who that is. What's Biggs best win? Know who Spinks is. He was old as fuck. Know who Frank Bruno is. He lost to everybody too. What's his best win? Ruddick. Razor Ruddick. Razor Ruddick was old as fuck too. Tony, you talking to the right one today, Tony. I already told you niggas was old. You just showed me a list of the old ass niggas I told you he beat already. You just showed me a list of all the old ass niggas that I just told you he beat. That was old as hell when he fought them. All them are great fighters. That's what happened when your resume is manufactured. If you go to Canelo Alvarez's resume, it'll look just like that, Tony. But if you go look at the people on it, you see they old as dirt, Tony. Canelo beat Sugar Shane Moses. Oh, Sugar Shane Moses. That nigga was 39. Fuck out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Don't go down this road, bro. Let's not do this. Let's not do this morning. It's 7:18. I ain't even smoked my second, bro. Let's not do this. Let's not do this, Tony. That's what manufactured. They was this Tony. They was old. He said, "Oh, most I type were undefeated." That was old, bro. I'm not finna do that because I done this shit 1,000 times. I only got 3 minutes left here because I know G5 finna go live in a second. If he ain't not ready live, if he ain't, I'm finna keep arguing with Tony though, for sure. And he ain't. Nah, he ain't. So Tony, I'm on your ass, bro. All right, watch this. All right, this is what we gonna do. We gonna continue the conversation though. We gonna continue the conversation. Hey, why to knock my Tyson ass out when you finish? Why I'm looking for this shit to prove you wrong, right? Why to knock my Tyson ass out, bro? He doubled this shit, literally. My Tyson beat all them old ass niggas. And I'm finna show you he beat all them old ass niggas. Every name Mike Tyson fought. First of all, because he a lot younger than all those guys. Every name Mike Tyson get. Watch this. Let me show you something. Watch this. Mike Tyson is 50-6, right? He lost to Kevin McBride, Danny Williams, Lennox Lewis, and Evander Holyfield 3 times. So Frank Bruno had 4 losses, right? You named Frank Bruno. You said most of those guys was undefeated, right? So Frank Bruno had 4 losses when Mike fought him, right? So Frank Bruno wasn't one of those undefeated guys, right? Buster Douglas had 4 losses too when he beat Mike Tyson. Who else you say? Spinks. Spinks was undefeated. Biggs was 15-0. He was 15-0. Stop it. Bro, Mike Tyson fought a fucking prospect. Bro, you named a prospect, bro. Bro, this Biggs nigga's a prospect with 10 losses. Fuck Tony. You didn't think I was gonna go look at this shit, did it, Tony? Tony, this nigga's a fucking prospect, bro. This nigga finished with 10 losses. This nigga had 15 wins and 10 losses after Mike. Mike fought this guy at 15-0. This nigga finished his career 30-10. This nigga went 15-10 after Mike. This Mike fought a fucking prospect. Stop it. Don't ever say no fucking Biggs name next to no goddamn Razor Ruddock name again and Trevor Burbick and shit. Stop it. Stop it. Tony Tucker was undefeated. Let me see how old Tony Tucker ass was. TNT. Let's see how old Tony Tucker ass was. Man said most of those guys undefeated. One of them was a prospect. One of them wasn't undefeated. Tony Tucker was undefeated. That's before my time, so I don't know how old Tony was in that time frame. But I'm about to find out. I don't know his age. I know Tony Tucker. I ain't gonna say he ain't shit. I ain't gonna do Tony Tucker like that. And Mike Tyson ain't knocked this nigga out. He ain't knock him out, bro. He ain't knock him out either. Mike Tyson ain't knocked Tony Tucker out. Yeah, Spinks had losses for sure. Yeah, he beat Bruno twice, but Bruno had losses both times. Both times. How old was Tony? I'm trying to find how old Tony Tucker was when Mike Tyson fought him. Trying to see how old Tuck was, man. Y'all help me find out how old Tony Tuck was. That shit happened in 87. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go to Tony Tucker age. And the fight happened in 87. I can do it like that. Damn, Tony's 63. He was born in 58. The fight happened in 87. So it's that 30. He was damn near 30 years old. He was, what, 29? So that's prime, right? That's prime. I give him Tony Tucker. That's prime, right? If he was born in, wait, I lost it. Okay. He was born in 58. Nah, he was born in 58. He fought him in 87. That thing said, didn't it? So it's that 30. So if he was 30, I give you Tony Tucker, right? I give you Tony Tucker. But Frank already had losses. What's the other name you said? I ain't giving you that prospect, bro. It might be the prospect, my guy. 29, yeah, I ain't giving you that prospect. What that list at? But you threw a prospect in it. Why to beat a lot of niggas those 15-0? Hell is you talking about? Fuck you saying? Why to be niggas 20-0, 30-0? That's blasphemous. Don't ever say that nigga. What's that nigga name? I don't even want to remember his name. Don't even tell me his name. I don't even want to remember his name. Just like I don't remember most of these niggas' names. I give you Tony Tucker though. Mike losses was not at the end of his career. Now, Evander Holyfield whooped Mike Tyson ass 3 times, bro. He said Wilder career for cruiserweight. Wilder, you see that? Wilder one of the smallest heavyweights in history, and he's still saying that all his knockouts is over cruiserweights. When he's just literally the smallest, Wilder outweighed like 3 people. You see what these motherfuckers do? Wilder outweighed like 3 people his whole career, but now Wilder is the one that was fighting cruiserweights. Wilder is the cruiserweights. What you're trying to avoid saying, Tony, is Wilder is actually a cruiserweight that was knocking these niggas out. That's what you're trying to avoid. Where that trash ass list you just put up here, Tony? Where that trash ass list you just dropped? I'm looking for that trash. I can't even find it. Here you go. Who the fuck is Pinkston anyway? Tony Tucker, right? Frank Bruno had losses. Spinks had losses. Who the fuck is Pinkston? Probably another prospect you tried to throw in there like that Terrell Biggs nigga that was 15-0, huh? Let me see. I heard that name before, though. Lennox Lewis was undefeated. He lost that motherfucker, too. Who the fuck is Pinkston? I must be on the wrong part. Yeah, I'm on Tony Tucker. That's why I'm on Tony. I'm like, I don't see no fucking Pinkston. I'm on Tony Tucker. That's why. Pinkston Thomas was not undefeated. Pinkston Thomas. Okay, so you nigga, these niggas is not undefeated, bro. Pinkston had losses. Fucking Spinks had losses. Bruno had losses. And that Biggs nigga trash. Let me see the Burbick had losses too. Let me see the Razor Ruddick had losses. And I know Ruddick and Burbick was old as fuck. Tony Tucker was in his prime though. So Mike Tyson beat prime Tony Tucker. He beat prime Tony Tucker. Donovan had losses. Yep, Ruddick had losses too, my guy. Yep. Ruddick, I ain't know Razor Ruddick first name was Donovan. It's crazy shit you be finding out on box rate. That my name Donovan. I'm calling you Razor, nigga. Man, don't even look like no Donovan. He look like a Chris or some shit. Nigga name Donovan. Yep, he had losses too though. So this motherfucking Pinkston nigga had losses. This motherfucking Spinks. I know Spinks. I know all the Spinks. Pinkston had losses. Spinks had losses. Bruno had losses. Rudder had losses. And this Biggs nigga was a fucking prospect 15-0 that finished 30-10. That nigga was dookie. So yeah, I give you Tony Tucker. Everybody else was old as fuck. And he lost to Buster Douglas and Evander Holyfield. They weren't old. He lost to a cruiserweight. That's all, Tony. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You was deflecting. You was trying to throw me off. Mike Tyson lost to the fucking cruiserweight. Evander Holyfield, a cruiserweight. Tony, you a smart man, Tony. I saw you. Yeah. You tried to hide the fact that Wilder is actually smaller than everybody that he knocked out, and the fact that Mike lost to a cruiserweight 3 fucking times. Boy. I saw what you did there, Tony. Yes, I saw what that nigga did, Tony. Hey, these niggas be, hey. Boy, I saw what you tried to do there. I missed that hidden gem. I thought it was just the Wilder actually being smaller than everybody think. You tried to hide the fact that Tyson did lose to a cruiserweight 3 times. All Wilder did was knock out cruiserweight. Tyson didn't knock out his cruiserweight. He sure the fuck did knock out his cruiserweight. His cruiserweight pounded on his motherfucking ass. I guarantee you right now, if whatever fucking Holyfield asked Mike Tyson for right now, Mike go give it to him because he's scared of him. Guarantee you that right now. Whenever Holyfield come in the room, I bet when everybody's scared of Mike Tyson until Holyfield come in the room. How about that? How about that one? How about that one? Speaking of niggas getting beat up by cruiserweight. Tony actually proved us right, bro. Actually proved us fucking right, bro. Crazy, dog. That shit crazy. Hey, I forget the fuck about her. Y'all ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I ain't had y'all here a minute 30, hour, hour 38 minutes. I'm gonna go 2 more minutes. I'm gonna end the show on that. I'm gonna end the show on that right there. You see that shit? You see that shit? See how that shit work? You see how that shit work, man? Stop it. Stop it. So that means Wilder most definitely would have folded Mike Tyson ass up because Mike was good at losing to cruiserweights any fucking way. How about that? He was an expert in losing niggas smaller than him. If you want to learn how to lose to a nigga smaller than you, go to Mike Tyson. Because he got the answers for you. No, I'm bullshit. Said Michael Spinks was okay. So let's check out Mike. Let's see how old Michael Spinks was since we want to go down this road a bit. Watch this. I know y'all love Mike Tyson. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. So Michael Spinks was 33 years old when he fought Mike Tyson. The nigga was old as shit. I don't want to hear shit about that. Don't tell me shit about Mike Spinks. He was 33 years old. Ruddick was 23. He was born in August. He was 30 years old when he fought him. This nigga was born 3 years after Ruddick. He was born in fucking July. So that nigga was 33 years old when he fought him. Get out of here. Old as fuck. He was old as fuck. Yeah, Tony. You better reach for something, Tony. You better reach for something, Tony. You better grasp for something. Yeah. You clearly, this nigga just told me Mike beat most of the undefeated fighters and named me 2 out of 5. He named 5 fighters, and 2 of them was undefeated. Mike beat most of the undefeated fighters. 2 out of 3. That's not, bro. That's less. There's less undefeated fighters. You proved me right, bro. Get out of here, Tony. You lost, bro. You lost. It's over with, bro. And you shot yourself. I didn't even have to shoot you. You shot yourself. Now we don't know Mike Tyson because y'all nigga trash. Man, don't stop talking to me about a nigga with 6 losses, dog. Fuck is we talking about Mike for anyway? Just because they put these niggas in y'all face, don't mean these niggas was good, bro. I literally just showed you he fought all old niggas. Now I don't know Mike Tyson. That's why I do research. And I just did the research and showed you that all the shit that y'all believe is a fucking lie. And now you telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas don't know how to accept truth. It's okay, bro. It's called rolling with the punches. Some shit Mike Tyson couldn't do. It's called rolling with the punches. Y'all gotta roll with the punches, bro. It's a fact. I know it fuck up your mind that your nigga wasn't as good as you thought he was. But it's the truth. Man, Biggs was a prospect. The nigga finished 30-10. with no straps. Nigga finished 30-10 with no straps. Stop it. Stop it. These folks don't know Mike Tyson. You right. That's why I just went to his fucking box ring. And I showed you. Name me another old nigga so I can go tell you how old he was too. And hurt y'all feelings some more in this motherfucker. That nigga was a promotional junkie. They promoted him the right way. That's what happened. Your favorite fighter got 19 knockouts and you love him. My favorite fighter got 40 and you a hater. It's that simple. And I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Peace. He a cruiserweight. Now it's hey, how tall was Tony Tucker? How tall was Biggs? How tall was Spinks? How tall was Ruddy? They was taller than Mike too. So now it's okay for him to lose to Evander 3 times because he taller than him. The nigga was a cruiserweight. Y'all brought up cruiserweight. Evander was literally a cruiserweight. Literally. Yeah, he was tall. He's still a cruiserweight. I'm tall. I weigh 175. I weigh 175 pounds. If Mike Tyson knocked me out, is that even? I'm 6'2". Fuck is you saying? The nigga a cruiserweight. I don't give a fuck if he's 6'2" or 5'2". And y'all brought up cruiserweight. And Wilder 6'7". So imagine what Wilder do to him then if he can't beat up tall niggas. He can't beat a nigga 6'2". Imagine what a nigga 6'7" go do to him. Fuck out of here. Stop making excuses for sorry Mike Tyson, man. Let that shit go. That shit was in the 90s. It's way more technology now. We telling y'all that nigga was a hype job. Eat that shit, man. I'm out of here.